welcome back to another video, and right now we are currently on the way to a tire place. We are going ahead and getting the Lagunas mounted. We got 17 by 10, or they might be 17 by 10 and a half, I can't even remember, but we got like some 17 by 10 Lagunas in here, non-beadlock. And then we got the Mickey Thompson ET Street R's. We got 315 50 17s to go ahead and wrap the Lagunas in. We do have quite a long drive, 35 minutes away. It's kind of a little bit taxed, but I guess the place that Ears told me, he said this is a pretty reputable place, so I'm just gonna make the drive. I'd rather, you know, get my shit installed correctly and not, you know, scuffed up or, you know, nicked and dinged. So we're gonna go ahead and make this drive out here. I am super excited to get these put on. I just can't wait to, shit man, I can't wait to see what these look like on the car. It's gonna look hard as hell. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the front wheel setup yet. For now, they're gonna be stock. I'm just gonna run the stocks up front, but I don't know, in the future, maybe I'll do a skinny, maybe I'll do another Laguna. I have no idea, to be honest. But for now, just the stocks. But I'm still super excited to put these on. It's gonna look so hard. I was originally gonna go with the 305, but my buddy said probably just go straight to the 315s because the power I expect to push once we do some other things to the car. That's coming up soon, man, like 2 more weeks, and hopefully that is finished. But that's why I went ahead and just got the 315s right away. Buy once, cry once, you know what they say. So, because them bitches were taxed, dude. Those were like, that shit was like $440 a tire, I think. And then I had to go ahead and get the lug nut kit, which is like another 50 bucks. But all said and done, it was for tires and the lug nuts, it was like $1,025 with shipping. And then I paid for the Lagunas on Marketplace, got them used. I paid $700 for those. So for the rear tire setup, we're in 1,700 bucks. But it should be worth it. I'm super excited. Wheel, got a tire here, and then the other one like kind of in the trunk. Good thing I gutted this. I don't know if this all would have fit if I didn't take out any of that shit. Maybe I could like put this one on the floor, other box right here. It probably would have fit. But also I wasn't trying to really like get any of that like tire residue on my seats. So, I mean, this worked out. All right, we finally hopping off the highway, bro. I don't even know why I leave the house at this time, like 3 to like 7 o'clock is just chalked in Houston. Like especially like right now, 5, 6, 7, these next 2 hours are cooked. But I was really trying to get these mounted today, so I was like, fuck it. But I still gotta get some work done. I gotta go home and finish work. But I was really trying to get this done today. I mean, it really didn't need done today, but I'm a little impatient. Yeah, this ride home is about to be chalked. 37 on the way here. I wonder what it's about to be on the way home. Shit, probably about to be like 45, 50 minutes. But once these hoses get mounted, it's gonna be worth it. It sucks too. It's like low-key sprinkling. Like when I got on the road, after like 10 minutes on the highway, it started sprinkling, and it looks like it is right now too. And I'm a little worried, like driving on the Mickey Thompsons. Like I hope it doesn't really come down hard, because I heard they're a little dicey in the rain. Like I know on the Soup, I had the Nido NT555 R2s, and those in the rain, like if it was really coming down, it was a little dicey, man, I can't lie. But I think these are gonna be even worse. Like I gotta start checking the radar. But then again, in Houston, like it'll say no rain. Like I checked the radar too, it said no rain. It started sprinkling. I was like, bro, come on. Like it'll just start downpouring out of nowhere here. Oh, is it really this one? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's go right here. Alright, so it's day 2. So yesterday at the tire shop, threw the tires on the wheels and went ahead and mounted them up to the car, and everything looked good. But once I pulled off, there was a little bit of scraping on the caliper, and I guess that is my fault, because I bought the wheels off Marketplace. I should have, you know, looked at the offset and everything. They said it would fit Mustangs. They did come off like a previous gen, I believe, so maybe, you know, the newer gens are a little different. I thought it was gonna fit. Everyone I talked to said it would fit, but there is a little bit of scraping. So right now we are headed over to AutoZone. I'm going to get a grinder so I can shave off some of this caliper, and then hopefully, you know, I get that done tonight and we can get it mounted on the car. And then I think there's some stuff going down tomorrow, so we should be able to, you know, have the car out with the Lagunas tomorrow night. Hopefully everything works out. This really isn't a lot of shaving to be done, so I'm hoping to, you know, 10-20 minutes of shaving, and then go ahead and mount the tires or the wheels, and just hope, you know, the first time I shave enough. Because that would suck, you know, put all the wheels back on and then they're still shaving, gotta take them all off again. That'd be quite annoying. But yeah, we're just headed over right now to get the grinder. All right, so here we are next day. I shaved the caliper. I did a little bit last night, and then once it started to get laid out, I stopped because I didn't want to, you know, piss off the neighbors with all the noise. So this morning I went ahead and finished the shaving. It wasn't too bad. Honestly, it did have to be shaved a little more than I thought, but maybe I just wasn't taking like a lot off. But it is all shaved now. I can't hear it tick anymore. So I'm trying to real quick find a nice spot to pull over to show you guys the setup. But yeah, make sure when you guys are purchasing, you guys make sure you are getting the proper offset. It's probably like not as, you know, hard to fuck up when you're buying it online, but when you're buying it on Marketplace, you want to be aware of the offset, because in my case I didn't, and I had to go ahead and shave some of the caliper. But it is what it is. It wasn't like a crazy amount or anything. It was cost me like, I think 40 bucks. I had to get a grinder and then a wheel, so not the end of the world. But I want to pull over somewhere. Dude, these actually ride like pretty good too, the Mickey Thompsons. There we go. Dude, them hoes look tough on there. 315, 50, 17 Mickey Thompson ET Street R's on the 17x10 Laguna. But yeah, like I was saying, the shaving part, it is pretty close. I had to shave not like the bracket piece, but I had to shave like the piston part where the piston is. That's all I had to shave. About you know, just like a little bit. But there it is, definitely worth it. And once we throw a little more power at the car, my buddy Pat told me I'm gonna have to do some stiffer springs in the back, so that is what I do plan on doing. But yeah, dude, I'm super happy with this. That looks so tough. Now I just gotta clean them up a little bit, maybe put some tire shine on there. Yeah, I'm super happy. Super close to the like little mud flap. But yeah, I also have to get some stiffer springs, and we should be good. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right now. I'm gonna go home and work for a little bit, and then potentially, I know there's a lot going on tomorrow. There's a massive NA meet tomorrow. I will be going to that, but I think tonight there's something small going on, so I'm gonna pop out and try and get some runs on the new Mickey Thompson ET Street Rs. So if you guys like the video, drop a like, drop a sub, all that good shit, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.